See that timing? Now that's some timing. Let's see. I don't see anything there, so gotta go here. Good show. Yeah, I had fun, man. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. That was some good stuff. I need the real one though. Let's see if I can find it. Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. Oops. It's time. See you in the opening. AEW Collision. I cannot hear myself on YouTube right now, though. I wonder what's up with that. I'm going to have to check. Check and see. You got to check it and see. Is it hot-blooded? We're going to find out. Collision. Thekla's in action tonight. She's in like a 1,000 women tag match, though. So let's see if she can get a bit more shine. Oh yeah. Ooh. On a Saturday night. We're getting haunted, guys. Haunty Shivani. We're getting haunted. Okay, here we go. I'm live. We're all the way live, guys.
21 days away from
Oh, starting with the Death Riders. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that works out for them. Here we go. And away we go. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining the festivities. The activities of the festivities.
cold as steel.
That's pretty loud.
Your Collision opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first
Crowd is booing it up.
Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds. He is the AEW World Champion, John.
John Moxley's taking on AR Foxley. Mox versus Fox.
Will be putting the title on the line. Coming up at All In Texas, Saturday, July 12th, Globe Life Field, live on pay-per-view against the one and only Hangman Adam Page. Walking with the
John Mox.
Certainly a modicum of momentum. Hot on the heels of Grand
The villainous.
where Moxley secured the victory for his team in the main event. Rolling up Swerve, Strickland with a handful of tights. But it was after the
Bop.
match.
Let's see if I can stop this bop.
Page, who came to the aid of Strickland.
Bop,
Otherwise,
bop.
it would have been a very different
There we go.
end
All right, let's stop the
of
bop.
Grand Slam Mexico, but be that as it may, Moxley here
Got Athena on the card tonight as well.
looking to add yet more momentum as he heads to All In Texas.
Welcome, everybody. I see you guys on YouTube. Welcome. I see Donovan. I see Kyle. I see J-Rock. Thank you for joining in. Let's get it.
Which should be a great contrast in styles and great matchup.
And his opponent from Ansonia,
AR Fox, the hardest working guy to ever have the worstest record. His record is absolutely not the record you want for how talented you are. But hey, I bet you he's loving the money he's getting though.
A phenom, if you will, because of his high-flying skills.
There we go.
And a very dangerous opponent for
When did he start booking off of names rhyming? Right after he started. Oh, I'm blurry. Blurry face.
Devil may care.
He started booking off of rhyming right after he stopped booking based off of people's like alphabetical names. Remember that? Remember when it was like he was just literally going down his roster alphabetically and just having them matched up with like the next person alphabetically? That was a funny period of time. AR Fox, AR Fox. Let's get it. You guys ready for this? I hope so. We got the tweet on. The tweet is on, guys. If you could retweet the tweet, please do. Let's let everybody know where to be tonight. This is the spot. WB, welcome. Please retweet the tweet, guys. Let's let everybody know where to be this evening. I'm sure there's at least a couple thousand people who are wishing that they had somewhere to hang out tonight and watch some cool stuff with some other cool people, you know? I'm sure they're out there. But they might not know that I'm out here, you know? And you can help that, so please retweet the tweets, guys. AR Foxy versus John Moxley. Hey, it's Jason Michael. What's up, man? You hit the like? Thank you. Thank you to everybody who hit the like already. Jimmy Johns is on us? Jimmy Johns? Really? Well, you don't see Jimmy Johns coming around these parts too often. There we go.
A new member of the conglomeration, if you will. And then when you saw
a new member of the conglomeration. I wish the Death Riders would add a new member, dude. I think that would be awesome. A surprise new member. Maybe they'll do that at All In. Maybe that'll be the twist that makes it so Hangman doesn't win. There'll be somebody who's like somebody new who makes it impossible. Did you know for WWE front row seats, $500 to $10,000? I mean, yeah, if you're looking at tickets for like WrestleMania or SummerSlam, normally front row seats aren't $10,000 though. They're like, depends on the event, but normally they're only like $1,000. Sometimes even less than that, depending on where you're sitting. Because like, if you're on the barricade that's looking into the ring on the hard cam side, they're normally like $600, something like that. Behind the announce table, they can get a little expensive, especially if you're in the front row right behind like Michael Cole and stuff, but they're normally not like thousands of dollars. But yeah, they can get up there if you're trying to go to like the biggest event and sit right up front. Yankees, what's up, man? Who we got in here? Dawson Luke, what's up, man? They hired me for AEW Creative, dude. I'd be wearing like a super fresh suit right now. I'd let you guys know subtly that I got hired. I wouldn't spend a lot of money on a bunch of other stuff, but you guys would know if I got some sort of job like that. I'd make it very apparent by my commentary or like just funny little faces or things that I would say and be like, I wonder who thought of that.
Desperately gets those long rangy legs on the bottom rope to secure the break. Moxley gets the break. It is so great to be back with you live on a Saturday night here on TNT.
Saturday. Yeah, I'm glad they're live this time, dude. Those 4-hour shows were
We are live in Seattle.
gosh, I don't want to say torturous, but they were definitely not the bee's knees to me.
With Dynamite. Oh. Fox says, come on, I want it. Fox wants Mox. Caught the foot. Alicia's foot. Oh, he put it down. Moxley with the other foot. Up kick. A standing Enziguri, and here comes AR Fox over the top. Oh! Colliding with John Moxley.
Yeah, Fox over the top.
Look how quickly he's pushing the AEW World Champion back in. Oh! Down goes Wheeler Yuta for the pump kick. Big chance. Big chance is right.
Especially tiresome with those 4-hour shows because the last 2 hours really felt like a different show. It didn't feel cohesive. I could take a 4-hour movie if it's all going towards something, you know, but 4 hours of wrestling where only the first 2 hours really have that quality of storytelling and star power, and then the last 2 hours are just thrown together, multi-man madness all day, and yeah, that's man, gets tiring. Pile driver.
Wait a second.
Ground and pound.
Fox trying to cover up here, but Moxley relentless.
Moxley relentless for sure.
Left arm protecting his head.
Saturday.
He could have pinned him. Instead, he's got the rear naked choke. Body scissors applied as well. Nowhere out now. Yeah, Fox is out. Match is over.
Done. AR Fox gets choked all the way out. I'm so glad this wasn't a 17-minute match, man. I'm so glad. He's still choking AR Fox.
Going out. The official's got to break that hold. Instead, Moxley does it himself. Choking a man who is all
Choked the heck out of him. AR Fox got destroyed. Boo.
He directs Wheeler Yuta to get the microphone.
I'm so glad it's live tonight too. We can do some predictions. We just have to hit 20 likes on YouTube, guys. Let's get it rolling. Everybody who's in the stream, whether you're on YouTube or not, please hit the like button, guys. Let's light it up. Let's hit the 20 likes real quick so we can put a bit of extra fun and investment into these matches. It's a lot funner to watch this show when you have something on the line and you actually are interested in the outcomes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Hangman Adam Page.
Thank you, Super Mario. Welcome.
I've been watching this guy.
You think choke is Mox's new finisher? Yeah, he's been doing it a lot. Lost your voice last night seeing Baby Metal and Black Veil Brides in concert. I was singing every song. Nice, Crazy Fist. I mean, it sucks you lost your voice, but sounds like a good reason.
And I don't have the same patience as you people have for your boy, the Hangman. I'm sick of waiting for him to get his act together. I am sick of the cowboys.
Oh my goodness. Guess what? It's time for upgrades. Upgrades, what? Upgrades, what?
This is a tough business.
Not afraid. Upgrades, wait, not afraid. Not afraid of upgrades. Look at this. J-Rock's throwing upgrades. J-Rock is throwing moons at people. Oh my goodness. J-Rock, the bit man heart. Thank you for the bits, man. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys put some hype in the chat when you see somebody cheer or subscribe, guys. You know how we get down in here. We give props to people who are supporting the stream, because they are the reason that you even have this stream to watch, man. I could want to do the stream all I want, but I wouldn't be able to keep doing it if it wasn't for the contributions. Make sure you guys put some props in here. These people are helping you to have the stream they're watching. There we go. See? Now everybody's got it. Thank you, guys.
For any wrestling fan, and I've been a wrestling fan all my life,
John Moxley cuts the same old promo about his next opponent. The same thing he's been doing for the last, what, 6-7 months? Just, oh, this next guy, oh, he's such a, I'm getting tired of him. I'm going to beat him up. Dude, come on, man. Let's take it to the next level. Grand Slam Mexico, man. That's some good matches there. I love that Mystico entrance, man. That Mystico entrance was hot fire. And that MJF match was incredible too.
that reaction says it all. Hands on an end. MJF didn't want any more Mystico.
Hey, Bluegrass is in the house. What's up, man?
This cathedral of Lucha Libre. Mercedes Monae. Another championship. Toni Storm.
Let the games begin.
Electric atmosphere all night long somehow. This crowd found a way to get even.
Where in the world is Tony San Diego?
Grand Slam Mexico was one for the ages. For myself, for Bandido, for Danny Garcia, we had a
Please
great
don't
night.
have these guys in the main event again. It's getting so old. This like this multi-man madness with Adam Cole.
On TNT, and I am your TNT champion of the world, and there would be nothing sweeter than this team getting a victory tonight, and that is undisputed. Let's go. Let's go.
Please just be next. Okay, it is next. Okay, thank you. Jeez, man. Getting so sick of that. It gets very old, dude. Multi-man madness. Just a stack of dudes standing on the apron while everybody does moves, and then they're like, oh, that was great.
Well, we saw at the top of the program, FTR members of the
It's Takeshita.
family, they are uniting for this.
I'll see. These two are fantastic. Fantastic. Nice, Super Mario, nice.
Truly one of the most talented
Dro, what's up, Dro?
in AEW, actually, both of these are Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, the Don Callis family, and listen.
98 degrees in New York State on Monday. Wow. It is 96 degrees where I'm at right now. We actually have a break from the 100 degree plus weather we've had for the last, I think, at least a week straight, I think, of just nothing but 100 plus where I'm at.
Starting out the embarrassment at Arena Mexico. Daxiak suffering
I mean, looks like he's done with AEW. I mean, what's he got going on? There's no story, there's no passion, there's no nothing, dude. He's just got a title and he's getting thrown into multi-man matches every week. He has nothing going on. No development of the character. No like interpersonal drama in his own faction or anything, dude. I'd be tired of it too if I was just another spoke in a wheel and I'm not getting utilized in a way that's engaging. What would there be? Like, there's nothing to be passionate about there.
We have such a great roster, both here in AEW and Ring of Honor as well. With that in mind, let's go back to Albany one more time.
From Buffalo, New York, weighing 187 pounds, Daniel Garcia.
New York City. Get a rope.
Bandido, part of a very impressive win here recently on Dynamite.
Bandido.
Joining them, Roderick Strong and the TNT champion, Adam Cole.
Baby. There we go. Yeah, Garcia's got a whole lot of nothing going on either.
Strong, Bandido, Garcia.
Not sure if that counts as a tandem, Tony, but I'll let you get away with it. Be that as it may, there in Arena Mexico, what a superstar reaction to Adam Cole. Place came unglued.
I mean, look at how long it takes for George R.R. Martin to write a good story with, like, how many main characters would you say Game of Thrones really has? I'd say maybe 20. Maybe 20 characters. It takes this guy, George R.R. Martin, years to write a book, you know? This guy, Tony Khan, has 100+ people on the roster. And he's got to come up with like something interesting for them to do every single week. Like it's just not feasible, man. It's there's too much. That's why it's so surface level a lot of times. I'm not blaming Tony. It's just, man, you gotta delegate a little bit.
I'm not so sure I even trust FTR.
Your stories are looking real flimsy across the board. And now it's like every week I'm seeing these multi-man madness matches where just everyone's in the match, so it's like, oh, that's heat. That story. They remember they fought each other. It's like, cool, man. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm glad they fought each other, but like, what's the story? What am I supposed to be invested in? There's nothing wrong with it. I don't expect him to be able to write compelling stories for 120 wrestlers every single week, but that's where you gotta like put a team of people around you that you trust and let them do some of this, and then you can check back in and see what the quality is looking like. That's why Gordon Ramsay has a whole team of chefs around him at his restaurants, you know? Gordon Ramsay doesn't cook every single dish just because he's a good chef, you know? He has a team of people. You delegate, man. You have one guy on the fish, you got one guy on the steaks, you got one guy on the like side dishes and vegetables and salads, and you got people out there taking the orders. You got people who are like just there to make sure that the clientele is having a good time. You know, it's not Gordon Ramsay doing everything.
You know, and we've said a lot of bad things about Don. Well deserved, but I don't think there's any question that.
Why did they bleep out callous? You heard that? They bleeped out the word callous. There we go. Danny Garcia is in the ring.
Former TNT champion Garcia.
I didn't look up how many tickets were available earlier today at this event. I looked up the tickets just to see the arena name. I should have looked that up too. Normally I do. I was busy today. I was editing and uploading and tagging and doing all kinds of stuff across 2 YouTube channels, my TikTok, my Instagram, and I was working out, and I was trying to get all my protein in and my BCAA supplementation for muscle recovery and stuff, because my triceps are really hurting right now. I worked out so hard on my triceps that it's just, I'm feeling it, man. I definitely needed it. So I don't know, I've just been real busy today. That's one thing I didn't do. Where are they at? I put the... It's the Acesso Center, Kent, somewhere. Kent, Washington. Washington? I think it's Washington. Let me see.
You know, Garcia, one of the great TNT champions, 5th longest reign in AEW.
The Acesso Showwear Center in...
Yeah, I've got to say I was impressed with the...
I think it's Washington. Yeah, Washington.
To Christian Cage. Truly the greatest. Oh, here we go.
Tag. Bandido's back in. Here comes the Ring of Honor champion.
I try to put all that info in the description of the video so you guys can see it and check it out. Yeah, I know, right? Bronson Reed coming out here and smashing all these guys. Will be real cool. I think that's why it comes down to good matches. Yeah, I agree, Legato, but I agree, but to me that's extra lazy, man.
There go our TV screens.
This match continues on TNT, streaming on Max. Can I do that?
Homework and your homework, home workout maybe. Dang, man. Crazy Fist, you're doing a lot of activities.
This is the legendary light beer. If this can could talk, then it tells stories. And if you
Showing replays of what just happened during commercial break is not my favorite thing either. I think the thing that happened right before commercial break should not be the thing that you see while you're at commercial break. I think you should save the replays while you're for when you're full screen. It's kind of a waste of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of a waste of your picture-in-picture if what you're showing on picture-in-picture is what happened right before the picture-in-picture. I think replays should be reserved for when you come out of picture-in-picture to show, like, oh, here, this is what you might have missed. Or when you don't have a picture-in-picture, show what people might have missed during commercial.
Bold, juicy, flame-grilled, and ready for adventure. Experience a new kind of flame at Burger King.
I'm gonna get to 135 pounds of muscle. I don't know how far that is for you. I don't know if that's a lot or a little. I don't know.
It's that.
Oh, that's nothing. We've got new bounty. Bounty is 2 times more.
What WWE wrestler that got released do I see debuting at All In? Gosh, man, I
Now where's that cleanup button?
I didn't really see anybody who popped out at me as like somebody who would move the needle or like theoretically move the needle. I didn't see anybody. And even the people who might move the needle, they don't seem like the type of wrestler that Tony Khan would actually like. You know, Tony Khan has that, he has a taste in wrestlers where you have to have a certain type of wrestling to you. And I just don't, I mean, like, you wouldn't see Braun Strowman show up, even though he, out of everybody, he'd probably be the biggest one who might actually make people be like, oh, what? But I don't know. I don't see it, man. I don't see it.
Look where Bandido landed. No one
Oh, I see. Crazy. Okay, that makes sense. I think Dakota Kai and Cora Jade. I think there's a lot of people on the list who have like a fan base that's very vocal, but they're not. It's not moving the needle. It's not anything to call home about. And I like both of them. I'm not talking trash. I'm just trying to keep it realistic. Like, neither of them are gonna do a dang thing.
Up on top. Backstabber, 1, 2, and a 2 count. The big guy.
Their fan base is much smaller than it looks, but they're just very vocal and very like how do I put it? They're very they're very dedicated in a way that's just about like kind of following after them. Not really. They don't seem like they're really the fandom though that would help like a television show to have more success or anything. Got it? I mean, hopefully you guys know what I mean. I'm not talking trash. It's just I'm trying to keep it realistic. Neither Dakota Kai nor Cora Jade are gonna do anything for this company or for the shows or anything. And on top of that, who knows how long they can stay healthy and stay in the ring and stuff like that. It's just, I'd say Braun Strowman. If you're asking me, Braun Strowman's the one that they could sign that might actually make people like, oh, what the heck? But he's also the one who doesn't really fit this style of wrestling, so I don't think that they'd even pick him up in the first place. So I'd have to say maybe nobody. the class of people who got released don't look like they would really do much here, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see, man. You know, I can admit when I'm wrong. I'll definitely say if they show up and it does something, then I'll be like, wow, okay, I was wrong. Just like I was wrong about Sami Zayn yesterday. When I'm wrong, I'll say it. Oh, wow. Leaping weird powerbomb by Kyle Fletcher. Adam Cole gets clobbered. Here we go. It's time for the Tornado Madness.
The anarchy in the arena. Let the bodies hit the floor.
And the fans voice their approval here. You just gotta love AEW action. We talked about Arena Mexico. We talked about
they could Ringmaster, but what is that doing for any of the other people who are close with him? Like nobody's getting any sort of push based off of their relationship or their past with Brody Lee, you know? So what, you know? It's not like that's doing anything for anybody, so I don't think that would be a good driving force that would make Braun Strowman be well utilized here.
Now they both go out of the ring. Meanwhile, Roddy had Dax down, but it's Cash.
Yeah, plus they've had Archer and Cage for years, and those guys are just like the epitome of getting fed to everybody. So I don't know, man. I like I said, if somehow they show up and it does something and it becomes cool, then I'll definitely admit I was wrong. But it just it's a wrap for everybody who got released. They'd be better off starting their OnlyFans or just wrestling around the indies and trying to find something to build themselves up, Cardona style. And then maybe we'll see them back in WWE. But until then, I think it's a wrap for them. You let me know. You let me know when I'm wrong. We'll see. I hope I'm wrong. Oh, they got their win back. What do you know? They lost like 3 days ago, and they're already winning again. They're already getting their win back. Dax and them. Look at all the bodies all over the place. That means it's good. You booked like how many people out here? Yeah, of course there's bodies laying around. What do you... That's like me being like, I made an omelet. Look at how many eggshells are all over the place. Like, yeah, okay, I understand that. How is that? How does that mean the omelet's good?
See, this is absolutely bogus. Bogus? Yes, it's bogus. I want to use another B word, but I shouldn't.
Yeah, right now Monae and Toni Storm are the absolute priority in the women's division here, and that's good because they're approaching probably post-match beatdown #1. They're approaching what could be one of the biggest women's matches of all time, so that's a good thing. I'm glad that they're focusing because they haven't built anybody else up to really step in and make it interesting right now. But after that, I hope that they're gonna start caring and making something happen with this women's division here. Not that I'm not one of these like social justice guys like, man, book the women better, but it's like, dude, you have so many good wrestlers you could be doing something with. It just seems wasteful. I don't think Monae's a bad wrestler, Super Mario. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry you think that, though, but I don't think she's bad. I actually think she's tightened it up a lot over the past couple years. And I think she gets the wrestling business a little bit better than the average girl who might be just okay at wrestling. Why should you care? I don't think you should. I think it's just for exposure and to build relationships with other promotions and in Tony's own way, I think he's trying to help the quality of the wrestling industry as a whole. Oh, the Outrunners. They stopped the post-match beatdown. So we've had one match and one post-match beatdown. So we are 1 for 1.
Round 2. That's right, and there are so many more ways that we
50-50 booking, yep.
Whoa, Thekla.
Can't let anybody look weak, you know.
You haven't seen nothing yet.
Haven't seen nothing yet. Sure we're gonna see a lot more now that
You're crazy
that 8 women are going to be in one match. I'm sure we're going to get a good, firm look at the skill set of every single woman, and they're all going to be showcased in a way that's going to make me care a lot more about them individually as characters and as television personalities in an episodic weekly show. I'm sure that putting 8 women in one match is going to accomplish that. It's like if every scene in Breaking Bad had 8 people in the room, and we just got to hear Walter White say, like, 3 lines. And then it was time for the other 7 characters to say something, and then they're all arguing. Then like, it starts out, everybody gets, like, 2-3 lines, and then they're all arguing for the rest of the match, and for the rest of the scene, and you don't really get to hear much of anything they're saying to figure out who they are, and then the scene just ends, and it's like, oh, that was a good scene. That's good, man. Good usage of your actors.
The theme park owners did experimental
I'm sure Breaking Bad would be an extremely well thought of and successful show if every scene had 8 people in it, and we got to hear them for 2 sentences, and then it was just a full-on argument where you barely get to hear anybody. Just 8 people screaming back and forth. I think veterans get more airtime. The young veterans do get airtime. Am I wrong? Well, I mean, yeah. I think that's a that's something that they do.
During our July 4th sale, save $500 on cooling Tempur-Breeze mattresses.
But I just think it's because it's less work. I think that there's just a haze of laziness over a lot of what's done, and because the people who are veterans already have established characters and are known, and there's a feeling that the crowd and the audience at home have about them, so it's going to be a lot easier for them to convey an air of entertainment about them. And then the people who are the younger people, they don't have that about them, so you have to spend more time and investment into the creative side of things to get them there. So I just feel like it's a haze of, like, laziness that's over it that makes it that way. I don't think it needs to be that way, because if you're getting paid and you're going to be on national television, I feel like you should be a somewhat competent person when it comes to delivering a message, or your facial expressions, the way you enunciate, or the way you present yourself. I think there should be something about you that makes it to where they can trust you in situations that require you to do that. So I just feel like there's an air of laziness about it. I think that's why you see the veterans getting a bit more time on television. It's just because you don't have to do much there. You just let them go out there. You give them kind of like an idea of what's going on, and then that's that. Back to it. Here we go. Back from commercial break. Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, Haunted Schiavone. Tony Shahanti. He sounds haunted when he talks. He's like, oh my god. Woo, Scooby-Doo. I can't hear it. I'm trying to hear it. I can't hear it. Woo. That was the spookiest thing I've ever seen, Scooby. They're just talking about Mercedes and Toni Storm right now, though. It's got the little picture of them in the corner. Woo! Here we go. Oh no! Come on, man. Give me my volume. There we go.
Mercedes, Monae, what a huge night for you. Another history-making moment here
There we go.
in Arena, Mexico. You are now 6 belts Monae.
6 belts Monae.
Melo World Women's Champion. Congratulations.
Damn straight.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like everybody was in the mood for celebrating this victory. Your opponent at All in Texas, Toni Storm, wanted to rain on your parade a little bit.
Tony, you think you're gonna play mind games with me?
Well, I am the master of any game. So bring it. You see, tonight's win was just a little preview to what's to come at All in Texas. See, Toni, you call yourself timeless. Well, I'm iconic. I am 6 belts Monae, the conversation, the blueprint, the CEO. And the money train is on a roll. And Toni, your time? Well, it's ticking. And it's almost up. See you in Texas, bitch.
Oh, she said the applause word. She hit the applause sign.
It is in Texas and All In, and we're going to hear from timeless Toni Storm still to come tonight.
Whose house?
Swerve, swerve, swerve. Garments.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington.
Let's get it.
230 pounds.
Gritty's facial expression. Rick Dawson, what's up, man?
Yes, a homecoming for Tacoma's
Sounds like the Undertaker's manager.
Swerve Strickland.
If his voice was higher, yeah. I could hear it.
Sports.com. What a reaction whenever he arrives in the ring. But you know, after some problems with he and Will Ospreay, it seems that they are now on the same page.
Well, perhaps in the same chapter, I know at the same page. The river runs deep. Certainly Strickland, big smile on his face. Got to be happy with that reaction after being on the losing end to a John Moxley roll-up at Grand Slam Mexico. And as we've said earlier, would have suffered a worse, different fate had Hangman Adam Page not come to his aid after the attempted post-match beat.
Timeless means their time wouldn't run out. In my opinion, the term timeless means that no matter when you exist, it's like it's always gonna matter. Like it's always good. Timeless, like Coca-Cola or oxygen, you know, like something that is no matter what year it is, it's gonna work. It's gonna be cool. I think that's more of what she means. Yeah, that it could work in any era, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Kind of like Gunther. Gunther would be timeless. So, I mean, technically you're right. I guess that does mean it means the time wouldn't run out, but I'd say it's more about, like, it would just work no matter when it is.
There is strength in numbers. Swerve Strickland has his back against the wall.
Why is she carrying that belt? Probably because that's the story, you know? That's probably what they're using as a piece of the storyline, is that she's carrying it around.
Big swing early on, and again, another attempt.
The timeless ring general. Timeless means no concept of time. Oh yeah, I guess it would just mean there's no time. So it basically means that no matter what time it is, it's gonna be as good as it is. There's no concept of like what day it is, what year it is. It's always working. It always exists in the same manner.
Take a leap. Nope.
We got Shane Taylor? Yeah, Shane Taylor. Let's see if we can hit 20 likes, guys. We can start doing predictions on these matches. We can make it a little bit more exciting for everybody in here with the predictions.
Infantry with some Benjamins in their hand.
Fans, we're going to be this Wednesday back here in Seattle for Dynamite and Collision. That is this Seattle back.
The thumbs up have not budged, guys. That means there's a lot of people in here who are not doing the thumbs up, guys. Let's please do it. It takes 2 seconds. It's free, and it's something that helps me to keep on doing these streams and keep on being presented to people on the internet. Please leave a like, guys. Let's do it.
On Friday, July 11th,
And thank you to everybody who's already done it. We're over halfway there, man. We should already be there. The amount of people who are just sitting on a free thumb and not doing it. Let's go, man. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, guys. Krav Rossier? That's not what it's called. Krav Rossier? What the heck? Krav Rossier. There is no R at the start of that word. Dang. Body splash on the apron to Swerve.
Popeyes brings you Bowl Louisiana Crunch, wrapped up and ready to roll. Our hand-breaded chicken tenders wrapped in a flour tortilla with lettuce, cheese, and pickles prove that big flavors come in small.
Let's get it, guys. Only a couple more likes to go, man. If you haven't given one, please take a second.
City Hotel is right for some, but not quite right for others.
Just wondering if you're... No, I didn't hear that. Where did you hear that?
What you're booking for. Booking.com.
Where did you hear that?
Yeah.
You're saying according to him, but where did you hear that?
Feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioning because the Temper Breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. During our July 4th sale, save $500.
I'm sure he didn't tell you. Well, maybe he told you personally. Maybe you know him or something. But make sure you state where you got it from, guys. Is it on his Twitter? Is it on ESPN? Is it... Where are you getting this stuff from, guys? UFC's YouTube channel posted it? Okay. Thank you.
You can count on us as the shredding and mailboxing, anything and everything to keep you going store. Visit the upsstore.com/.
Gunther start. Wait, what?
Mailbox services today.
Message retracted. Okay.
There's a change in the air. Two changes.
Oh no, J-Rock.
The 3-row luxury TX, because everyone should feel like the...
How did I know that was coming? I knew it was about to be something crazy. I knew it.
Mr. Hayes, you gave up racing.
I knew it.
Bankrupt. Anything you wish you'd done differently?
Yeah.
Grumpy old men?
F1 the movie. Rated PG-13. June 27th.
What?
I got this $1,000 camera
For real?
$41 on Deal Dash.
DealDash.com. Online auctions since 2009. This PlayStation 5 sold for
Ariel Hawani also made a YouTube video. That doesn't count. I don't guys.
And this Nintendo Switch
Hopefully you understand what I mean. You need to have a verifiable source. Some guy making a YouTube video does not mean anything to me. It has to be like an actual like ESPN, UFC, like the actual place that the guy works at or the guy himself. Just some other person who's not directly involved posting a YouTube channel doesn't count. Alright, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but it's just, this is very easy to understand, and I need to make it very apparent, guys. It's gotta be from like the actual organization these people work for, or from the person themselves. Okay, that's what's available, that's what's acceptable. Anything else is just dirt sheets, man. Meanie. Radio, oh my goodness. What an RKO. It's Radio Mania. 100 bits. Radio, thank you. I know, I'm so mean, right? I'm so mean. I'm not trying to be mean, guys. It's just, come on. Let's just make sure it's actually from a straight-up news source. Oh my goodness. It's Radio Mania. It's Radio Mania. Radio Mania is running all over the place. That RKO is so crazy. Wait a minute. The hype train is approaching. We just need one more person to jump in. One more person jumps in. I think we're on the hype train right now. We hit the goal, though. Thanks to you guys, we hit the goal. Look at this. Oh, me, oh, my. Look at this. Oh, me, oh, my. The hype train is going. Oh, I think it might have to be above a certain amount, too. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, J-Rock, and thank you, Legato. The people's elbow. The J-Rock elbow. Oh, my goodness. The hype train is here. Whoa. What is going down here? Oh, my goodness. Holy moly. Thank you guys so much. Look at these bits. Bits flying. Strip John Jones and make Espinal the heavyweight champion. That's what you want to happen, Crazy? I don't even know who that is. Who is Espinal? It sounds like a guy from Killer Instinct.
There's an argument over that stash of cash at ringside.
That stash of cash.
Swerve gets gripped. Trying to kick his way out. The left knee of Shane Taylor. Shane is over. Oh.
Check your PayPal. Wait a minute. What?
Shane Taylor.
Wait a minute. Check my PayPal. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it and see. Pizza tonight. What the heck? What have you done, Radio? Oh my goodness. Pizza tonight. I think I might be able to swing that. Oh my goodness. House call. That's done. Crowd really got into this, man. The crowd was popping for this. Radio, thank you so much. Dang, man. Swerve destroying Shane Taylor. Have we ever seen Shane Taylor win a match on this show? I think he's won like twice, maybe. My goodness. Radio, thank you so much. Yeah, the crowd was really into this, I gotta say. And what do you know? It was a one-on-one match. More of that, please. Even if it's got to be your previous world champion versus a guy we never see win, I'd rather see that than multi-man madness mashup massacre. Multi-man madness mashup massacre is not my favorite match, dude, and it's just super lazy. Pizza tonight. Are you having pizza tonight, Radio? What's for dinner tonight? I was joking about Gunther. Okay. I thought you were serious. I'm like, what? They're making... I thought that was a movie that they were maybe remaking. You hear about remakes all the time. I thought maybe they were making a new one. You got a salad. Ooh, nice. Dude, I've been wanting salad so bad.
Discover it for yourself. Pacifico.
I've been wanting salad very, very badly, and
every Stearns and Foster using the finest material.
I even looked at at places around me that are somewhat closer, and the most salad that I could find was like a Subway salad, and you know that's just the stuff from it's just the normal like lettuce and stuff that they put on a sandwich for you. It's like a deconstructed sandwich, and I'd rather have like a real good one. I don't think they were hyped for Shane Taylor though. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think that they just found a way to like engage the crowd. And after that last match, I it's not a mystery, dude. They probably just wanted to be able to follow the action and care about at least one person in the match. Yeah, I don't want that. It's like they just throw it looks like they just throw this stuff from the sandwich into a bowl and be like, here you go. I'm sure if I went in there and watched them do it, they'd probably hook it up. But if I ordered it online and walked in, I bet you it'd just be like, not anything to be super hype about. You're working all day in 92 degrees? What the heck, Radio? I hope you had a lot of good electrolytes. Yo, what if Electro from Spider-Man had a crew called the Electrolytes? The Electrolytes. That's his crew. He's got his own, like, Sinister Six, but they're all, like, electrical type of people. He turns Static Shock bad. Is Static Shock DC? I'm sure there's a couple of electric people in... not DC, Marvel, my bad. Static Shock DC? Korean corn dogs. Why do I think Athena is paired with Thekla? It was kind of strange to me too, because I don't really see Athena as...
sense of control. There's a car that stops short.
I guess she's a heel. I guess they're just all heels. That's probably why. Yeah, Static Shock is DC. Okay. Dang, man. There's got to be some electric people he could get on his squad. Okay, so Electro, Storm. Storm's got electricity. Gosh, who else has electricity in Marvel? We need at least 5 people. Oh, it's time for some. It's time for a Storm. Jade Cargill. I'm just kidding. Toni. It's time, guys. Carmen San Diego, man.
3 weeks ago, you shook my hand and said we would have the biggest women's match of all time. And since then, you have been eating steak, playing on your telephone, and trying to kiss me.
It's time, guys. We're getting timeless.
And now,
let's get timeless.
you are still in Mexico because you have won yet another title.
He said, do I like fast or slow matches? I don't care, as long as the people within it actually have some sort of character and some sort of reason to be fighting. Then either way works. If all it comes down to is the speed of the match, then I feel like they already kind of messed up a little bit.
Now I want to say this as nicely as possible.
But probably a fast match then, so it's over with quicker. I don't know.
I am not some other...
Oh, she said Mother F.
I am timeless, Toni Storm. I am the AEW Women's World Champion. And if you make one false move, I am going to eat you alive.
Toni. She's the best thing they got, man. Bar none.
I demand your best, Mercedes, because that is what you are. One day, my reign will be over.
Oh no, J-Rock.
And there is nobody more deserving than you.
Hey, Lewis is here. Welcome, Lewis.
The day I met you, I knew what you were destined to be. You were the first woman to wrestle at Madison Square Garden, the Tokyo Dome, Wembley Stadium, and Arena Mexico. But I was the last woman to wrestle at the Wodonga Sport and Leisure Center before it got closed down for a cockroach infestation. I sincerely believe you are the greatest of all time. I am not, nor was I ever meant to be. I am a manic, neurotic, erotic, sexually questionable, consistently sweating, bottom-heavy transatlantic whore. And when this belt is in my bosom, I make magic happen. So unless you plan on pulling a rabbit from your... I highly doubt you can say the same. So it all in front of the entire world. And that little girl watching from home, you will look me in the eye and you will realize that I'm gonna have to beat you and you're gonna have to kill me!
Dang. We got reverse death possibilities here. And then the spotlight fades out.
Some things are beyond description. One thing I do know.
Wow, man.
Be on July 12th at All In, Toni Storm, Mercedes Monae will finally collide.
I love it, man. I love it. She's the best. She's the best thing they got.
Recently on social media, you may have seen that the MXM Collection and Taya Valkyrie wanted another shot at the conglomeration. Well, the conglomeration, we understand, has a new man. And here he comes right now.
Conglomeration has a new man. Who is it?
Word of the day is Mayan.
Holograms in the conglomeration? Conglomeration? What is wrong with... Dude. Wow, I'm sure the crowd here... Like, what the heck, dude? That's hologram! It's a mixed trios match. Oh, you couldn't even give this guy a singles match, Tony? What is going on, man?
After winning the four-way match over Ricochet,
Even your favorite guy has to be in a multi... It's not even a multi-man match. It's a just being match. Who's going to come out next? Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo. Hologram, Scooby-Doo, and Willow. Oh my god, man.
in his AEW career that started right here on this broadcast.
Reach for the sky, boy.
From the newest member to the craziest.
This is that stuff I'm talking about, man. Like, what are you just trying to fill up time? All Elite Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Willow has been in a lot of mixed matches. I like that. I like that they're mixing it up for girls and guys actually fighting here. That was, to me, that was like a selling point for early AEW. Remember when they announced AEW Fight Forever? Like, that was the first thing they ever told us, right? Men can fight women and stuff. I was like, oh, they're gonna do that? That's epic. That's one of the things I really loved about Lucha Underground. That's one of the things I really like about TNA. Like, girls and guys can fight, and it's just like, okay. And then they just never did it.
Talk about the one and only. There is no one on God's green earth like Taya Valkyrie. They broke the mold.
Dude, it's the conglomeration versus the Expendables.
The first lady of Slamdown. Wait a second. Oh my word.
Jeez. All right, this guy's so epic right here. I can't believe he's just taking a paycheck right now. What's his name? Oh, here we go. Look at this picture I got of John Morrison. Does this guy not look just like an ultra star? Why is he in the Expendables? Not the good one with Arnold and all them. I'm talking about just straight up Expendables when it comes to taking losses all day. This guy's name Mansoor.
Right into the clothesline as a result.
Go behind the fence,
all right, that's enough for them. There you go. All right, let's hit 20 likes so we can start doing some predictions on these matches, guys. Let's bring some hype to these matches. I'll be right back.
AEW 1-5 for 50% off your order. Shoulder tackle that time by Willard Nightingale. Cover one. Got a 1 count that time.
And Valkyrie quickly over to tag in the towering Mason Madden.
And he's got to contend with the incredible hologram.
Often you see a man of Madden's size and stature with that grace and style, but instead,
yeah, he is an unbelievable physical specimen. I don't think there's any question about that.
Hologram looks like a small child beside him. I've never seen him without his mask, though. He might be.
Oh, stop it. Gavangiri up on top.
Drop stick him. Drop kick, excuse me.
Shotgun drop kick.
Comes the Ironed Sheik.
Off the ropes. Look at hologram go. Tierra's takedown after hitting the ropes. Now he's going to take flight.
Oh, Mansoor came to the aid of Madden and ate the driving headbutt because of it.
Oh, pick up! Oh. Down goes hologram. This match continues on TNT and streaming on Max.
Bounty Mega Roll.
I'm gonna look up what
you can tackle.
Radio. I'm gonna look up what time sunset is here. That way, when I can order the pizza and have it ready when the sun's down. That way, I don't have to go outside in the super duper heat. Oh my goodness! Johnny's driving the mystery machine. I don't think they did it because the women were so bad they would get hurt so bad. Chelsea Green versus Penta. Oh yeah, for sure. J-Rock, we need to start that, man. That's another one of the classic historical battles we need to start doing. I'm loving WCW right now, but it would be really nice to be able to do Lucha Underground as well. Bert and Ernie to Gritty up to 18 likes. Oh, almost there. Thank you, everybody who's put a like. Dudley drank all your beer while I was gone? What beer? I don't have any beer. Should I get some beer too, guys? Maybe beer and pizza? I don't think I've ever had beer and pizza at the same time. Maybe I should do that. Classic historical lucha. You ordered pizza tonight? It's too hot to cook. Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. What I had last night for dinner was I had cream of mushroom soup, and I had a chicken pot pie. I hadn't had a chicken pot pie in a while. I forgot how dangerous the pot pie can be, man. You got to be careful with the pot pie. They say it's a chicken hot pie, dude. It stays hot forever. You think it's like, okay, it's probably cold by now? No, it's not. It's not. It's not cold yet. A chicken hot pie. This actually looks like kind of a cool poster that I made right here, doesn't it? With the hologram in the middle and them around him. Yeah, it'll mess you up, man. Have a drunk gritty stream. You cooking on my driveway? No, not last night. I don't think my driveway would have been hot enough by the time I ended the stream last night. Here we go. It's time to get Toni Shahanti. Whoa, we're back! Whoa!
That's pretty inventive. Head in the bum. No harm done. You don't see that.
Oh yeah, Bluegrass. But if we watch it, we're just gonna watch it in order. We're not gonna skip around. We're just gonna watch it from episode 1 all the way through. Not in one night, but that's the way I do it. I don't really skip around too much. I think it's much more fun to follow the stories and the characters and how we got to certain situations. I think that's a lot more fun than just watching like one single match. But yeah, I remember that. Still 89 degrees, muggy and humid hot. Dang, Lewis. Let's go.
After the match with Okada, suffering a bit of a post-match attack. Now looking at
You gotta stay with the festivities on the days and the episodes as they go. So cool, because on top of that, maybe you don't remember exactly what happens that way, and you get to actually see how it occurred, how it came through.
Briscoe in control.
He's going to hit the ropes on the far side. Whoa. Running drop kick. The fans are loving every bit of this.
Valkyrie distracting the official so that Johnny TV.
Double teaming by Briscoe gets hammered in the back of the head.
Dang.
Meanwhile here, back in. Oof. Spinning slide from hologram.
That's fired up Valkyrie. Oh yes.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie with a Rana. It's time to do a move and then look at the crowd and go rah. Here we go. Now Willow, you do a move and then you look at the crowd like rah. There you go. Good job. We didn't just see this a match ago. 2 matches ago.
Oh, look at the eyes.
Little redneck kung fu.
Look at the teeth.
Pick up.
Oh, this is how he won the 4 million pesos.
4 million peso slam. There you go.
Into the portal bomb.
The portal bomb.
Unable to follow up.
And now together.
Tope suicida. Take him down.
Oh no.
Mark
Briscoe off the top like a haircut. Froggy Bow tracks the. Yeah, of course. You got to give him the win, right? He's taken too many losses recently. You got to give Mark Briscoe the pin. Make up for all the losses you put on this guy. And look at who he gets to beat. The Expendables. Good job, man. Glad that's over, though. Glad it wasn't longer.
Just saw Willow Nightingale score a victory along right now. Are we really going to do this every single week? Everyone loves Willow, but when was the last time I
What's going on with the mic?
Is it going to be in that all-star 8-woman tag team match tonight? Didn't think so. So if you think I'm going to stand here and talk about how important everyone else is, you're dead wrong, Lexi.
Oh, she's mad.
I hate to say I told you so.
Be like Yuta.
But
Enough! You shut your grimy little mouth, Yuta! I know who you are, and I know what this is, and if you think I want any part of it, then you better get out of my face!
Alright, Chris.
To get out!
She threw Yuta. Oh, and ran into Moxley. Can they please get a new member? Please. Recruit her, please. Just recruit Statlander at least. Have something happen tonight.
Ever let anybody tell you who you are or what you're worth.
We can't hear you. Production botch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue. Let's bring in, along with members of his family.
She's already going back heel. She barely turned face again. Yeah, Willow's fun, man. Willow's fun.
Given the acrimonious relationship between Toni and Callis, this is certainly going to be difficult.
Is it going to be an actual piece of storytelling here? Is it just going to be a... He says a couple things and then we fight. The AEW Collision show! Please let this actually be some sort of forward momentum for somebody and something we can actually write home about. Like, what could you tell somebody about the show? Hey, you should watch Collision, because there were fights and people won. Like, nothing's going on, man. We're over an hour and a half into the show and nothing has happened that has pushed anything forward.
What happened recently? Let me cut you off, Shivani.
Can we get something to write home about tonight? That would be good.
I've got a very special announcement. I'd like to introduce to you the greatest wrestler in the history of New Japan. Better than Ricky Nozon. Better than Inoki. Better than Muto. Better than Tanahashi.
Better than Tanahashi? Now you're talking blasphemy. Blasphemy.
The newest member of the non-Callis family. The Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
Let's go. Better than Gritty. Now he's definitely talking mad trash. Bannon and Bayne and Bayne, Bannon and Bayne and Bayne, Bayne and Bayne and Bayne.
Just 3 weeks away. July 12th.
Dang, it's already 3 weeks away. They've spent 3 weeks already of their build up to this match.
Both on the line. We will crown the first ever unified.
Yeah, so he's actually part of the family. Okay. You're happy you saw Chris? Chris is good, man.
The final chapter of this tenured story.
What we saw happen during... Let me just interrupt you one more time.
Yeah, the Okada Omega match should be good. I hope that they're planning such a cool showdown. This might be the last time we ever see them really able to pull off a match like this. They both seem like they've seen such better days.
After the contract had been signed, striking, brutal, shockingly graphic.
Shockingly graphic.
Seriously hurt.
Look at all that blood.
That was one of the more one of the worst things. You could almost smell the diverticulitis coming out of his mouth. and you're here laughing about a guy spitting up blood. What is wrong with you?
You know, I'm sick and tired of you coming out here every week and talking bad about me and about Okada and about this family like the sleazy feline that you are.
Feline?
But I'm here, we're here to talk about Kenny Omega. Kenny, how does it feel to know that your greatest opponent, Okada, and the man who knows all your weaknesses, Don Callis, have teamed up against you? I know, Kenny, you're laying in a hospital bed right now. I know you're laying in a hospital bed right now with tubes coming out of your guts. And with a colostomy bag hanging out of the bed. I don't think Okada, he's going to make it to All In. But Kenny, if you make it to All In to wrestle the greatest wrestler in the history
They were saying,
of Japan,
shut the F up.
if you make it,
Okay, sunset's not for another hour where I live at.
because you don't have any
I got another hour before the pizza. The pizza should be ordered, or well, yeah. I should probably wait to order it. That way, it's not just sitting there or anything. I'll order it once sunset happens.
Now, Don Callis,
It's Mark Briscoe.
would you please shut the hell up? You sound stupid, you weird-looking bastard. Say Kenny Omega has no friends? Well, I'll be damned. I'm his friend. But you know what? I'm not his only friend.
Yeah, he's got hologram now.
Wait a second.
Oh, it's the return. Kota Ibushi's back. Oh, he's looking good too. Okay, Kota. Kota's been in the gym. This guy is freaking great. I hope he's feeling good. Oh, here comes Lance Archer. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a brawl. Brawl for all. Kota Ibushi. Do I have Kota Ibushi on here? I do not have Kota Ibushi. It's been that long he's not on the layout. Dang, he's been out for more than a year? Dang. Kota Ibushi's back and he's cracking and smacking Josh Alexander. He ducks. High kick. Cracks the chin. Let's begin. Okay, Ibushi. He looks great, by the way. Looks like he could just... Looks like he could be a star in his own major motion picture. Okada, you better get out of there. Yeah. Oh, wait, he's stepping in the ring. This is the hypest thing that's happened all night. Oh, clobbering. Booyah spots.
Okada and Ibushi trading in the center.
Uppercuts. Combos. Ibushi combos. Take him down. Take him down. Make him frown. He always looks like he's frowning anyway. This was the best thing that's happened all night. I love it. Thank you so much. Collision has an event. Something happened on Collision. Thank goodness, man. And he's back, dude. He looks great. He's back. He's got jeans that are black. And he's attacked.
You can go back to your regular life.
I like it.
Or you can know the truth.
I like it for the maze, man. I like it for the maze. Something happened. Thank goodness. Not just people wrestling all night and nothing moving forward, nothing making any sort of impact. This was good. Man, I forgot that he was hurting like that, you know? He was not looking good the last time I saw him, and then he just disappeared. I think he got really messed up in a match in Japan or something. I'm not sure, but I think he was injured, like super injured.
Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy hot, you're so back. Who's here?
You're so back. Oh, he needed some icy hot. See, Shaq just gave us the download. The down low, not the download. We got to download the facts. Shaq said he needed some icy hot. Nothing else would work for Ibushi until maybe I have him under I. Maybe it's just Ibushi. Let me see. Maybe I do have him.
This isn't 1970.
No, I don't. I do not. He's not here. I gotta get him on here though, man, because you know he's gonna matter within the next week or so. Let's just get him right now during commercial. I'm glad to see him back, man, and he's looking healthy. That's one of the main things. Is like I'm just glad to see him looking good, you know, because that run that he had when he like showed up here and he was in blood and guts, he looked like it was just sad, man. All right, hang on, let's get him. Kota Ibushi, he needed some Uzi hot. Kota Ibushi needed some Uzi. I like him a lot, man. I think he's like a test tube baby. He was born in a he was made in a lab or something. Like make the perfect Japanese superstar, and he stepped out of the freaking test tube. Just super athletic, crazy good looks, crazy epic body. Just like besides not, I don't really think I've ever heard him say a word or something. But besides that, I feel like he's a prototype type of character, type of wrestler. Where's my Kota Ibushi at? I'm looking for it. I got Kofi. Here we go. There he is. Boom.
50 years of Melo time. We're back. We are live. A fight has broken out. It broke out backstage. And
100% bioengineered. He just looks like somebody grew him in a lab, man. He looks like perfection of like what you would expect. What's going on here? The workhorseman? Anthony Henry's running around the ring. Catches a big boot from Big Bill. Alright, get Kota in the right spot.
JD Drake got hammered in the back by Brian Keith, the bad apple.
There we go. Alright, we got him. So Big Bill and the Workhorsemen are out here, and the Workhorsemen are getting worked up. And I don't mean worked up like they're getting excited. I mean they're getting worked. They're getting absolutely mollywopped. Big Bill. This guy is a monster. Look, he's so big he's not even fitting inside the TV right now. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Michael, thank you, man. Same people chanting CM Punk every episode are complaining about Goldberg. Blue Lantern, I hear it every day, man. People talking, oh, Goldberg's so gassed, he's so old. Meanwhile, the young guy that they're all going yeet for is all gassed out and can't cut a promo to save his life either. but he's hype. Like, come on, man. How about just enjoy the show? This guy in the black shirt and jeans, that's the Workhorseman guy. He's one half of the Workhorseman. I forget his name. He's the other guy. He's not the guy who looks like Kevin Owens' brother, but he's... What the heck? What is going on here? Is this an actual match or a brawl? It's just a brawl. La 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 la. Can it please be Christian, actually, please? Please be Christian. Please be Christian! Come on, man. We need Christian. Yes! Yes! Christian's here! Oh, let's go. All right, this show is picking up, man. Normally the first half of the show is the hype half, but it's looking like the second half of the show is where the action's at. Christian Cage. This is the man right here. Let's go, man. Let's get it. This guy, his AEW run is probably the best. I love him here.
You know it, I know it. The only two good things to ever come out of the state of Washington are the matriarch and my son Nick. So again, show us some damn respect. As for you two, listen, I like a good backstage brawl as much as the next person, but when it spills out to the arena and eats up my airtime, then I have a real problem with it, especially when I was coming out here to make a huge announcement. But come to think of it, you might want to stand there and listen with the rest of these sweat hogs, because it's going to be a pretty damn good one.
Let's go. What is it?
Now,
you let me know. Future Hall of Famer, absolutely, Rick Dawson.
Has been wrestling at a godlike pace.
I feel like he might be the best thing they have on the men's side, but he's just being so underutilized.
Shut your mouths while I'm conducting business. Believe me when I tell you that
Christian managed Big Bill? Wait, what? He did?
There's still people that have the audacity to mistake friction for
are you saying, like, you think maybe he could manage Big Bill?
As my son Nick stands here as the youngest champion this company has ever seen. So I say, why stop there?
Oh, you're making a suggestion. Okay. You said it like it already happened. I was like, well, I don't remember that.
To start walking beside me instead of behind me. I think it's time Nick and I embark on a journey that takes us to the top, a journey that will see us become the first ever father and son AEW Tag Team Champions.
Oh, I like that. Good luck beating the Hurt Syndicate.
I'm sorry, did you say that is your son? Yeah. Maybe your adopted son, because if all the things that I've heard about Mama Wayne are true.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That kid's real father could be literally anybody.
Oh, anybody. Am I his dad?
It could be that guy right there. Oh, yeah.
Could be that guy right there.
Wait a second. Wait. Dead ringer. Dead ringer. Oh, my God. That could be your father.
It could be that guy right there.
I don't like what I'm saying. You don't like what I'm saying? How about you two come down to
What did he say?
Right now. And we can do it right here.
J-Rock knows. That's a good one.
There'll be nothing of the sort happening in Seattle tonight. So, you want to see it, do you?
You want to see it, do you?
Let me ask you a question, Big Bill. Is that you talking, or is that the bottle talking? Did you fall off the weekend? Did you fall off the wagon this weekend, huh? Did you go on a little bit of a bender? Huh? Maybe you just fried too many brain cells, because I don't think you realize who you're talking to. You don't call the shots around here. I do. I am the patriarch Christian Cage. We are the patriarchy. We run AEW. I am the face of TNT now and forever.
Well, they just confronted one of the
This feels different, right? It feels different than the rest of the show. It feels like meaningful and fun and kind of like a segment from a WCW Nitro or something. That felt so much different and fun and just snappy, and it felt like a departure from what we've been watching thus far.
Get this. Thank you. Dude, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. I know you've been struggling with this. I get it. Promise you I get it.
Are supposed to be helping me.
Wait a minute.
Every week you're supposed to be helping me get better. Do you want me to turn into
It's
Max
Anthony
faster?
Bowens.
Dude, I got kicked in the face. Liz kicked
It's
me
the
in face.
5-tool player. It's the wrestler, guys. A guy in AEW known as the wrestler.
I need to climb the ladder in this company, and I
Good
need
job,
to
man.
win.
You're really
I know that.
really pushing the envelope there. Richard O'Shea is here.
I'm telling you, Andy Bowens has a lot.
Andy Bowens?
Ambition, a lot of potential.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Shivani don't even know these people's names quite right. He's like speed reading the sheet in front of him. Andy Bowens is having some issues. Andy Bowens is here, guys.
To become World Tag Team Champs.
Richard O'Shea.
Of course, that would make one think of Grand Slam Mexico.
Oh my God, not speedball. Lewis, let's keep it PG in here, man. This is a family show. It's a family show. Casino gauntlet match at All In? Maybe.
By the way, Ricochet, who made his entrance, will join us here on commentary, which is always a delight.
Who's Gritty's favorite thing? Speedball, speedball.
Ricochet, welcome to our broadcast.
Oh my God, is this another 1,000-man match? Or is this just a three-way? Please just be a three-way or something. Oh my God. Is this a regular tag match maybe? Just please be regular. Wait, Speedball's teaming up with Ricochet? What is happening here?
Yeah, you're damn right I'm right.
Ricochet, you of course always looking great, but you've got to be a little bit perturbed.
What's going on?
What happened at Grand Slam Mexico? I mean, how much can Leo Rush drop the ball? I mean, you had it in your hands.
You know what? Everywhere that I go, people are...
It is a tag match. What the heck? They're
me every
friends
single
now?
day
They
who's
fly
gonna be a
now?
part of my group.
They fly now.
Me at the gas station,
All
at
right,
the
so
bus
it's
stop,
Toa
at the
Leone.
library, at the mall. Ask me who's going to be good enough to join my group, and I can tell you who it's not going to be.
And
That little pest,
Bishop
Leo
Kawuna.
Rush. Actually, Andretti, if you're listening to me, you can go ahead and thank Leo
Wait a minute,
Rush
no.
for being so disrespectful.
He's
that he
on
ruined any
commentary.
chances that you
Ricochet's
guys
on
would ever have
commentary.
of joining me ever.
You heard it.
It's Speedball and Kevin Knight. Okay.
And there you see some
I was
of our
about to say,
events
what's
coming
going
out
on
in
here?
Cleveland, Cincinnati, London, Ontario. Tickets at AEWTIX.com. Meanwhile, take a look at what this big guy do. This is a man amongst
Kevin
men.
Knight.
You can hear it from over here. And you know, it makes it even better that it's on Speedball. It just makes it just for some reason, doesn't it feel
There we
better,
go, okay.
Tony, that it's on Speedball?
Let's get Ricochet out of here.
I mean, maybe
He's on
for you,
commentary.
why does it make you feel? I mean,
Why not look at his little
Bailey
face? Isn't it just good for punching and slapping?
No.
Jet speed. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So much offense. And here is Kevin
He
Knight.
said, what was Undertaker's manager's name? Paul Bearer.
Well, you can't arm drag him.
Paul Bearer. Why are you asking me that? Did you forget? You forgot his name or something? Why are you asking me that? Just thought of something. Does Christian have adoption paperwork for Luchasaurus? What's going on, Eric Douglas? What is happening?
Bishop Khan.
Smart, see?
Oh, yes, my Undertaker!
Could you see the gates of agony perhaps being part of your crew?
I mean, why wouldn't you want two guys like that? Absolutely. These guys look
Tough.
impressive. Look
Why are you asking me?
have the right
He also was, if you don't know, he was the manager of LA Knight. I think LA Knight was the last guy he managed. Yeah!
It looks good to me.
Meanwhile, watch out. Speedball going up top.
Oh, sit down, Speedball! Oh my God, he got destroyed. Oh my God, Speedball.
That looks good to me.
Speedball tried to hop on Toa Leone, and he got destroyed. Oh my gracious goodness. I love that spot. Get this guy out of here, dude. He got massacred. That looked like Camp Crystal Lake right there. He thought he was safe. He thought he was just having the time of his life. Nah, man. He got destroyed. I'm starting to think Gritty doesn't like speedball. I just don't. I don't like people who are just here to do moves, man. Like, what is the point of you? You guys ever seen a breakdancer who like has no rhythm but they know how to like do moves? So they just like go into moves and do moves. There's no rhythm, there's no thought behind the transitions and stuff. It's just like, oh, he's doing the flare, he's doing the head spin. That's him to me. It's just like, what are you here for, man?
Okay, I'm gonna putt now. Okay, I'm gonna watch you putt.
There's a reason that when you watch a Marvel movie, it's not just the Hulk punching a guy in the face for 2 hours. There's a reason why when you watch a Marvel movie, it's not just Iron Man, you know, macking on chicks and wearing the Iron Man suit while he does it. Like, there's a reason for that. Because you gotta be more than just a dude who does the thing, you know?
$600 on select mattresses at stearnsandfoster.com.
And the more I watch him, the more I'm just seeing he's just here to do stuff, and that, to me, that's not very interesting, because I've seen people do better, and I can just go look that up. If there's no story about why I should be watching you, I could just go watch what you're doing and probably watch it being done better. You know, unless there's some other reason. There are some people who are like really not good at cooking, but they make it fun or they make it interesting, or like they're not the best chef, but there's a reason to watch them because they bring a certain form of charisma or like a form of adventure. Like, oh, this is the first time I ever cooked a filet mignon, let me find out, and then it sucks and they messed up, but it's funny at least, you know. It's not somebody going, I cooked the filet mignon 100 times, here goes the filet mignon, oh, I did it again. I'm not entertained by people just doing stuff over and over again, because I can just watch anybody else do it whenever I want. That doesn't make me want to tune into your episodic television show that's live, you know? I'm watching your live episodic show to find out what happens next. I'm not watching your live episodic show to see you doing the same moves over and over again that you already did last week. I understand there are people who don't agree with me, and I'm not saying the most popular thing to say, but I'm being truthful. That's what really interests me, is like, what's next for you as a person, as a character, as a piece of this episodic television show, you know? Gotta be something extra special for me to want to just tune in to watch you do your moves again. And that stuff passed like years ago for me with Dean Malenko and like Billy Kidman and stuff. Like, I didn't really care about what they were up to outside of watching them, because it was the first time I ever saw it, and it was fresh to me. Watching like Eddie Guerrero fly around and Rey Mysterio and Dean Malenko and Ken Shamrock wrestling and Chris Jericho just putting on clinics, like, that was cool to me back then, but it was because it's the first time I ever saw it. Now I've seen it 1,000 times, and these guys are doing it probably worse than that. So what the heck, dude? Why would I care? It's like, okay, cool, you did the thing again. I hope people understand what I'm saying. I'm not talking trash. He's a good wrestler, but it's just, I need more than that, man, for me to really start being like, man, look at this. No, I never watched LA Knight in TNA. The first time I saw LA Knight was in NWA with the shoes of a champion. Yeah, did I say shoes of a champion? Yeah. I loved him in NWA, man, and it sucks so bad what happened. NWA was like on the rise until the pandemic hit, man. I loved it so much. They were killing it. They had Ricky Starks, they had LA Knight, they had Eddie Kingston, they had Nick Aldis, they had just, the list goes incredible right now. They even had freaking Scott Steiner and dude, it was NWA right before the pandemic was one of the hottest and best wrestling shows. I couldn't wait to watch that every week. Characters, character work, fun storytelling, not overblown wannabe stuff where they're trying to reinvent the wheel. Just keeping it tight, keeping it right. That was so fresh, man. Yeah, Damian Sandow. They had freaking Cornette on commentary. Like, what the heck, dude? Like,
I think Kevin Knight was knocked out by.
it was so fresh, and then the pandemic hit and just ruined them. Pandemic sucked for multiple thousands and millions of reasons. So I'm not just saying the pandemic sucked because of NWA, but if I'm going to talk about LA Knight and the rest of them, yeah, it sucks for what happened there, too. Eli Drake, yep. Yeah, Sandow, like all that, man. It's still good. Today NWA is one of my favorite wrestling shows. We watch it. If you guys don't know, I have on my Twitch channel, I watch all the shows and I actually show them on the screen so you guys can see the wrestling and everything. Please don't just watch me on YouTube, guys. If you're only watching me on YouTube, you're missing out on like 90% of what I actually do. Don't just be a YouTube watcher. Get on over to my Twitch channel, guys. That's where we do the real cool heavy-duty stuff. Of course, there's certain things I can't show, but man, you're missing out on a lot of cool events and cool hangouts if you're only watching me on YouTube. Take my advice. Get to my Twitch channel, guys. Twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. You'll see what I'm talking about right after this, right after Collision. You'll see. It's Clay. What's up, Clay? Hope you're doing good. You want Mercedes to meet... Wait. You want to meet Mercedes Monae? Oh, really, Clay? You better look out, dude. You want to meet her to do what? You want to meet her to, like, shake her hand and get an autograph? Or are you trying to shoot your shot? You better be careful now. What the heck? Strange with the rap. Pandemic killed your local wrestling company? Oh, man. Oh, they would have TNA wrestlers there, too? Yeah. Pandemic sucks for, like, a million reasons, man. Speedball wins. Who saw that coming? Remember when they built up the Gates of Agony for like 1 week so that they could just get sacrificed to the Hurt Syndicate? Remember when they tried to make them look like they were gonna be great? Remember that, guys? Yeah, I remember that. It was like, what, a month ago at this point? They do that so often and it's so whack to me.
Hey guys.
All of a sudden, some team that you haven't seen for weeks gets a win on Collision. You're like, oh, I know where this is going.
Because everyone should feel like the center of the universe.
They're about to get fed to somebody else.
Has all kinds of stays. Because a romantic hotel works for some.
That a mirror,
but not others.
Good job, Bishop Khan and Toa Leone. I should get Tia Leone and just put her on the screen every time this team shows up, because at least she's pretty and stuff.
Just stop. This isn't 1970.
You met Jeff Hardy?
Ooh. America's #1 hair restoration experts can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit.
Yeah, Eli Drake.
Gift card to everyone who scans this QR code.
Yo, Kyle, thank you so much for being a member, man. I gotta keep on calling that out because I feel like people aren't taking advantage of how epic it is, man. I made it so it's only 99 cents, guys, to become a member. You get all these emotes. You get the Dudley emote, you get the hype emote, the good match emote, the AEW, the NXT, the chat champion, emote and the Gritty surprised emote. Okay, you get all of these emotes, and then guess what? On top of that, your name shows up in the chat in a different color, so it stands out. When I look at the chat, I see your name, it's lit up in a different color. On top of that, you get a badge next to your name, and that badge levels up over time. So every month that you're a member, it actually gets closer to leveling up to a different form. It's kind of like going Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. On top of that, it's only 99 cents, guys. I made it the lowest price I can make it. By YouTube's guidelines, it's as low as I can go. I limboed as low as I could go for you guys. I broke my back for that. On top of that, that 99 cents, part of it goes towards me being able to pay my bills and keep this stream going. So I can, you know, do another month of these live streams, pay the electricity bill, pay the internet bill, keep the rent paid, you know, all that stuff. So that 99 cents is not just superfluous. It's actually going towards keeping what you're watching going on. So that 99 cents is like, I feel like it's a win-win-win-win-win situation. Please consider it. Try to be like Kyle, guys. Get one. All you have to do is click join. Right where it normally says subscribe on the YouTube channel, if you've already subscribed, it should say join. You just click join, and then you pick what level you want to be at. Just pick the 99 cents. You get all of that. And then every single person who becomes a member also helps me to get closer to having more emotes, because it's just based off of how many members you have. So the more people who join, the more emotes I can upload, the more stuff that we can be using in the chat and all that. Let's do it, man. Let's get it. Here we go. Thekla's here. She didn't even get a full entrance. She got cut off halfway through it for Penelope and Megan Bayne. Hang on, let's move Thekla. Where can I put her? This is gonna be tough, man. Here, let's put Thekla right there.
One of the more divisive female wrestlers in the world, the Ring of Honor
Megan Bayne.
Champion, a dominant champion.
Billy Starks is out here dressed like a tourist at a very low rent event. Oh man, dude, this collision could not be over quick enough, man. They need to just, I don't know. This show it's quickly becoming Rampage, where like you're lucky if you get one thing that matters, and there's just a bunch of people that they're trying to just give a match to. Nah, this is an 8-women tag match. Strange. You hit the like? Thank you, Donovan. You met Cowboy James Storm? Nice. Beer money, baby. James Storm is awesome. I want to see Megan versus Mercedes. Why? So Megan could just get beat? We already saw what happened to her with Toni Storm. She fought Toni Storm, and then she just disappeared into the depths of like weird women's tag team stuff, where there's not even a women's tag team title. She's just doing matches for no reason.
Persephone and Thunder Rosa. That's a Ring of Honor Club.
Oh, you guys are seeing what I've been talking about with all this multi-man madness, multi-man mashup madness.
Earlier tonight, calling AEW Athena Elite Wrestling instead of her team.
All right, we got to put Athena at least.
She might make them minions.
Right now, Penelope.
Oh, the minions. Okay.
In the ring.
There you go. That's good enough.
With Queen Aminata.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, I prefer one-on-one matches too, but it's like nothing ever is one-on-one here anyway. It's like every match is multi-man matches. Even the one-on-one matches are multi-man matches these days.
Queen Aminata, who escapes. Snapmare take over.
You know what I mean?
Days
When
ago,
they
a
fought.
summer blockbuster picking up that win. Here's Spider Thekla. And look at Thunder Rosa go at it.
Thekla absolutely dominant in her first two outings. And speaking of dominant, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena, the longest reigning champion in Ring of Honor history. The only blemish on her record, that one loss to the TBS champion Mercedes Monae in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament earlier this year.
Over 900 days, title reign. That's phenomenal. That really is.
Wait a second. Take a look.
Penelope is on one corner. Queen Aminata is on the other. All the other ladies, all the other 6 ladies down. Let's see what happens here. Whoa! Double moonsault from the top. This match continues on TNT and streaming on Max.
This isn't the NX.
On the next Librarians.
My friends are trapped, and I need my...
Oh no, I've said too much.
Death will come for him.
The Librarians, all new Monday at 9 on TNT.
The Librarians. They might as well be the Librarians. Remember the Librarian?
It's going to be great for our sport creators head-to-head battle.
First stop, Atlanta under the lights.
Atlanta's always bonkers. Tons of upsets. Perfect race to start off with.
Coverage begins next Saturday at 6:30 on TNT.
Waking up with headaches? Sealy Posturepedics exclusive precision fit coils. Respond with targeted support right where you need it most.
Shop Sealy savings during the July 4th sale.
If you keep making that face, it's going to stay like that.
I'm trying to get my own car insurance.
USAA. Grandpa was in the military.
Make sure if you're on YouTube, you click live, because maybe you might be a little behind if you don't.
Check if you're eligible today.
Do this, do this, do this. Can I put this on Twitch too? Let's put this on Twitch. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that. Let's not. I was gonna give you guys a link to become a member on Twitch, but I don't think that Twitch would like that. So I'll just let you know you can become a member on YouTube, guys. Please consider doing it.
It's a beer with a story.
I gave you guys a full-on list of all the benefits, man, and it sounds just like a epic situation, and it's only 99 cents. You can't even get a bag of nuts for 99 cents these days.
Powerful ingredients. 5 benefits in one. My skin goes from dull to luminous. For me, it's only Olay Super Serum.
Try it. Try to go get a bag of nuts for 99 cents.
Grilled Whopper is here BK. Bold, juicy, flame grilled, and ready for adventure.
Yeah, everything was probably buffering for a bit there. There was like a weird internet blip that happened for no reason, didn't make any sense, but we're back.
You gesture, the world responds.
It's like the clearest weather it could ever be in the most like weather-free day of the year. But somehow there's some crazy internet blip.
Let's go. Bush's Baked Beans making a meal.
But I will tell you, I'm very happy that you guys are here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being part of this, guys.
This 8-woman tag team match continues here live on Collision. Tony and Nigel, and again, we are going to stay with this match as long as it takes.
Two of the most dominant women in the AEW Women's
We're gonna stay with this as long as it takes. This means it's about to end in the next like minute.
And Bayne, who came very close to taking the title from Toni Storm.
Athena's got to stand, and Bayne, they have to stay on the same page if they want to win this match.
You're the only person on YouTube to talk back to me.
Here it is, a rematch from last
Well,
week.
Kyle, that's because everybody thinks there's some sort of superstar, and a lot of these people forgot that they're just a person.
And the Austrian goes in. Queen moves out of the way.
It's sad. It's sad, but it also is kind of okay to me because then I get to stand out for being an actual human, you know? I get to stand out just by being a person like the rest of them should be. So it sucks, but it's also kind of cool because I get to be special just by treating you like people should treat you.
And this women's match far from done.
Thekla. Up. Aminata clobbering clotheslines, taking down Thekla.
Here on Collision, snap suplex by Queen Aminata.
Let's see if she can bust out of this. There's got to be more than just a regular wrestler in this match, right? They got to do something for her. She just showed up. They gave her like that really subpar, entrance, not entrance, but introduction, and then. Thank you, J-Rock. But that's because I actually respect you guys, and I see you as real people who are here to hang out with me. I don't see you as numbers and. I don't see you as just pieces of my success or whatever. I see you as people. But I understand it's easier for people to lose that, especially if you got into this for the wrong reason. If you got into streaming because you're like, yo, I can make money, then yeah, you're probably not gonna have the right. You're probably not gonna have the right foundation that's gonna let you even interact with your viewers in that way, because you're not here for the right reason. I got into this because I just love video games and I love hanging out with people and sharing that, and it's always been something that I've done all my life. Ever since I had an NES, I was sitting on the couch with my sister or my mom or something, and I was talking about the games, playing the games. I had my own review show for games that I recorded with I put the gigantic, you know, that camera that everybody used to have, or not everybody, but a lot of people, where you had to hold it like this on your shoulder, and you film something. You actually put a full-on VCR tape in it. I had that, and so I'd put it on a table, and I had my own show where I would talk about like cheat codes and like how to beat levels in Contra and stuff. I've been doing this since I was like this tall. I'm not kidding. This is not something that I did to make money. This is something that I did because I've been doing this forever. I've been doing this as long as I could do it. So I started with a foundation where I actually cared about the people around me while I was playing games or watching movies. And
Rosa can win this right now. 1, 2.
That's it.
Saved by Penelope.
Oh my goodness. Legato with $3. Oh my goodness. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. Dickie Stokes. Oh, that's his name, Dickie Stokes. That sounds like Ricky Smokes. Yo, Legato, thank you so much. $3, man.
Why wouldn't he?
Thank you. But yeah, if you guys ever wondered, like that's the origins, man. There was never a time that I was just sitting there playing games by myself and all that. I mean, yeah, there were times, but that wasn't how I started. So I've always cared about the people around me while I was doing it. It's just something that's been normal for me. So if you wonder why a lot of streamers don't really acknowledge people, it's because I feel like they probably just started for the wrong reason. They didn't start the way I started. They started because they saw other people doing it, and then they thought, oh, I can make money. Oh, the ref didn't see the belt shot to the back. That's done. Athena wins. Cheating. Cheating for the win. Thekla kind of wins, but Athena got the pin. Yeah, really lame ending, especially for all these women being in here.
Thursday night, you're right. And she helps out Athena get the win here on Collision.
But hey, I can't deny that I'm glad it's over.
To July 12th, 21 days away. We have seen some spectacular action. I don't think there's any question.
Maybe they're setting up some like AEW versus Ring of Honor type of thing, and Tekla's gonna wait. But Megan, Bayne, and Thekla are on this. Maybe not then. Thekla looks great, by the way, man. She looks like another one of those test tube babies. She looks like a created character on a wrestling game or something. Like a character I would make for somebody. Everybody in this match looks great, by the way, except for what's her name. Except for Billy Starks. Almost called her Ricky Starks. All right, thank goodness. Thanks, Collision. I appreciate you doing like one thing that I cared about tonight. Well, two things. I'd say that the Christian Cage promo and segment was fresh, and the Kota Ibushi returning was fresh, and then everything else was just like, you like wrestling, right? Oh, you're here to watch wrestling? Here we go. It's a 1,000-men match. We fit more people into 2 hours than any other wrestling show this week. Thanks, man. That really matters to me. I care so much about how many people were on the show tonight. Like that's really why I tuned in. I was like, yo, I want to see how many people are on the show tonight. That's really why I tuned into your weekly episodic television show. I was like, how many people are going to be there? Because that's what matters to me. Like, dude. All right. We're going to do the review right now. I want to know what score you guys would give this out of 10, all right? If you're in the chat right now and you watched this episode of AEW Collision. I'm really glad it was a live episode of Collision, though. I must say, they get extra points for not doing that same 4-hour stuff that they did the last couple weeks. That was, I don't want to say it was torturous, but it's really apparent like which hours they care about, which 2 hours they care about, and which hours they don't, based off of who shows up, what they're doing, how many people are in the match, all that stuff. So we're about to find out, guys. Have your scores ready. Let's do it. Let's have a little chat about that. Oh, yes. It's that time. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There we go. Almost messed up. All right. So if you watched it, sounds like a White Snake song. White Snake. I'd have to. What song are they famous for? What song might I know from White Snake? That sounds familiar. All right. So if you guys watched this show, I want to know what score you guys would give it out of 10. Keep in mind the highest score that you can give is an 8.4. The lowest score you can give is a 7.0 out of 10. And anywhere in between 7.0 and 8.4 is the golden spot. All right? Anywhere between there. And you have until the end of this song to give me that score. Let's do it. What's your score? Was it 7 or was it more? Or was it 8.4? What's your score? Let's go. What's your score? What's your score, guys? Let's find out. Make sure you just remember, guys, unless you hear that song, the scores are not supposed to be getting distributed yet. That's the song. All right, here we go. The Captivator is open. Donovan says 8.4. Donovan says every wrestling show is 8.4. Every wrestling show is the best it could be. I see you, Donovan. J-Rock says 7.6. Thank you, J-Rock. Ringmaster says 7.4. I think that might be around where I'm going. Thank you, Ringmaster. Lewis says 7.9. Thank you, Lewis. My singing gets a 7.9? I think my singing was better than this show. Maybe by just a little bit, though. Not by too much. Any other scores, guys? I missed other scores? No, I didn't, because if you guys give a score before that song, I'm not taking it. That way it's not. That way I don't have to worry about like who said what, who did what. Just give your score now, guys, because that's where it starts. It starts when you hear the Jeopardy song. That's where it starts. 0.0. Yippee, what's up, Yippee? Thank you for following. Where do you watch AEW? You watch AEW on TNT or on Max? Strange with a 7.5. There you go. All right, thank you, Strange. You have a chance to give your score right now, guys. I guess some people missed it or something. But you guys, hopefully it's making sense. Like, I give you guys the opportunity to give the scores, but it's going to be when the Jeopardy song plays. 7.3. Oh, okay. Hang on. Too bad I'm poor. You don't have TNT? Thank you, Strange. 7.7333 says Radio. Did you give? I thought you gave one more 3 last time. Is your score going the other direction where you have like one less 3 every time? Radio. Thank you, Radio. You didn't say what is, though. You didn't phrase it in the form of a question. It says Sundown is in about how many minutes? 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, I can possibly place my pizza order. I want to wait until the sun is down before I place the pizza order. You get what you get. Radio, I'm going to get you. That's what I'm going to get. I watch free. Okay, Lewis, I see you. Bluegrass is 7 flat. Okay. All right. I'll take that. Bluegrass, thank you. Anybody else? Speak now or forever hold your score, guys. But the thing is, Yippee, you're in luck because you're in the right place. Even if you don't have the money for cable or HBO Max, you could just be in here and I'll be telling you live what's happening during the show and approximating what's happening on the show in the best way I can. So you actually have found the right spot. Okay? So just be here during any show. It can be NXT, AEW, Collision, Dynamite, Raw, SmackDown. And a lot of these shows I actually do show the the action on the screen here, so you're in the right spot, man. Just be here, all right? I'll do my best. Beanaline says 7.3. All right, you got it. Thank you, Beanaline. 7.3. All right. It's a bean. All right, so my score is going to be a 7.4. Good wrestling action. Very little substance. Very little reason to be watching the show. Did I feel rewarded for watching this? No. I feel like I could just see this at any time. I can see these wrestlers doing these moves anytime I want on YouTube for free. I don't have to be watching Collision live. I don't have to be watching any of this. With a few exceptions, and those exceptions are the reason why it's even at 7.4. If it wasn't for Christian Cage and the Kota Ibushi return, this would probably be about a 7.0. Just an absolutely bare minimum. Okay, you put on a show and you let a bunch of people walk out here and do wrestling. To me, that's like the bare minimum I expect from a wrestling show, is that wrestlers show up and wrestlers wrestle. And no matter how good the wrestling is, it's going to have to be something outstanding for me to start budging my score off of 7 for your wrestling to be the thing that like holds the show together to the point where it's going to be recommendable to other people, because you could see that anywhere, anytime. And on top of that, you can probably see it better from everybody involved. I bet you everybody on the show has a better match by them that you could watch, that had maybe more feeling and more investment from the crowd. Or like, the crowd was really good tonight, though. I must give the crowd some props. Maybe this would be even lower than a 7.4 if the crowd wasn't as prolific. Tonight, the crowd impressed me more than a lot of what I was seeing in front of me, which is good. I love it when the crowd helps to carry a show, because that shows investment, and that shows like something you don't see every day. You don't see a hype crowd every single day. That's something that's special. But you do see good wrestling every day and anywhere and anytime you want, okay? That's not special to me anymore. And if it ever becomes that way, then, man, it's got to be something to the moon, Alice, okay? So I'm going to give this a 7.4. It'd probably be around a 7.3 without the audience. The crowd really helped to level this up a bit. But I wish there was another way I could say this, but it's just, dude, it ain't enough to just do good wrestling. All right, I'm happy for you. You know, I'm happy that you wrestle, but can you imagine a Gordon Ramsay show where Gordon Ramsay just cooks and doesn't say anything? He doesn't bring any charisma. He's like barely talking about what he's doing. He's just doing the cooking. And then in the 2-hour cooking show, there's like one little part where he says something that's like, oh, that's the Gordon I know. Yeah, that's cool, man. He's got some charisma. And then he tells you about how he saw like a bird. He saw a crow in his yard, and the crow said a word to him. Like the crow said, "How you doing?" And he's like, "The crow could talk. Oh my God, the crow could talk." Cool. That's kind of outlandish. That's kind of different. That's something I don't hear every day. And then it shows you like the crow saying something. The crow says, "How you doing?" And you're like, "What? The crow said, how you doing?" Like, that's it. That's the whole show. 2 hours of Gordon cooking, and then like one segment where he tells you like what his plans are next week, and then one segment where he says the crow talked. And then the rest of it is just him going tss, tss. You just hear the hissing of the frying pan, and that's it for the other hour and 49 minutes or whatever. Like, to me, that ain't what I'm tuning in for, man. Yeah, cool. Two segments, one where you told me what's happening next, and one where something outlandish happened a bit. I'm not impressed, man. 7.4, that's not a bad score, but it's not a good score either. All right, so all these scores together adds up to 68.2333. I wonder where all these threes came from. Divided by how many scores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scores. There you go. Okay. So 68.2333 divided by 9 scores equals 7.58147777777778. That's where the captivator is just like, all right, it's an 8. Just stop. That means they got half a point. I like it. Half a point sounds about fair. That sounds about fair. You know, I was thinking it was a show that was half a point's pretty good. Let's give them their point. Give them their half a point. Crow Eye Scene. Wait a minute. Crow Eye Scene did what? A housefly, even a dragonfly, but never seen an oh my god. Throw the 8 out. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, half a point. So Collision is at 1.0 now. That's good, man. That's better than just staying at half a point. Oh, we can just do 1 now. There we go. Let's just do 1. That looks better. Good job, Collision. You did a bunch of wrestling tonight, and you did 1.5 things that maybe mattered enough to even be remotely talked about by anybody later on. Like, what would you be talking about? Like, if you were, like, let's just keep this real. If you were a person whose career and livelihood and your bills being paid and everything depended on writing a news story about Collision tonight, what would the news story be? How would you get people to click on a news story tonight? You see what I'm saying? Like they did not capture the essence of like what would make a wrestling show be attention grabbing. Kota Ibushi returns. That'd be about it, right? And Christian Cage took some time out of his day to actually like do the thing that he's good at and killing it with. Like what else? What, you know? Headline. Yeah, Toni Storm says naughty words in a promo, and we couldn't hear half of it. I'm not trying to talk trash, but I'm just saying, like, what about this show was attention grabbing? What about this show makes you want to see the next episode of this show, Collision? What's grabbing you? What's bringing it back? What's boomeranging you to next Saturday? You let me know, man. Just good wrestling? Okay, cool. I hope that's enough for you, because that ain't enough for me. But either way, guys, make sure you get on over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. You see the link right there? It's right in the chat. This is where the remainder of this stream is going to reside tonight, all right? This is where we're rocking and rolling. We're not stopping the stream. The stream is continuing. The only thing that's stopping is us being live on YouTube. We're still live on Twitch, and we're still rocking and rolling, and we're going to be rocking and rolling at a higher amplitude, because I'll be able to actually show you guys matches, music videos, movies, stuff like that. So get on over here to Twitch, twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. The link is right there in the chat. All you have to do is click on it. You don't even have to create an account to watch. If you want to create an account, you want to hang out, then that would be really cool to hear you and talk with you like we've been doing on YouTube. But please understand, you don't have to do that. You don't have to create an account to be part of the stream, but you do have to have an account for me to be able to like talk with you and see your comments and everything. So if you just want to watch, you can, man. There's no pressure there. But if you want to be part of the conversation and everything, then yeah, just make an account. It's free, just like YouTube. And on top of that, I'd say the Twitch chat is maybe better than YouTube. in terms of like what features are available and how smooth the experience is, I do find Twitch to be a better platform chat wise and interaction wise, and just how many cool things you can do without having to like pay for it or anything. So get on in here, guys. I will see you there. Everybody who's already on Twitch, guess what? Stick around, because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.